Finally, after 4 years, Apple has announced the updated HomePod with more intelligence, improved sensing capabilities, and a more robust and dynamic sound.
The best.
It may have just become the best smart speaker overall, not just for Apple users. So we prepared an honest evaluation today to find out what it's all about. Let's get right into it. Design. The second-generation HomePod resembles the original in appearance. The fabric is still a spongy mesh, but the current variant is slightly shorter and lighter than the previous one. Seeing them side by side, you probably won't be able to see the difference. But if you look closely, you'll see that the LED animations on the top side now cover the whole shiny surface. The entire thing illuminates as soon as you engage Siri or a volume button.
So, Siri.
Speaking of Siri, it's now improved with the Smart Hub system. We'll get into the details later, so stay tuned. The volume controls of the HomePod 2 are permanently printed on the surface, as opposed to the backlit controls on the previous generation. First impressions of the HomePod 2 might make you think it's the same gadget that Apple introduced 5 years ago. The actual animations are similar. They're still just swirling colors, but they're bigger this time. Features. Instead of a captively attached power cord on the original HomePod, the HomePod 2s can be easily removed if necessary. The originals could be pried off with some effort, but the new ones are considerably simpler to get off. Furthermore, the odd proprietary plug used by the original model has been replaced by a more standard figure-8 connector. There are now 5 beamforming tweeters instead of the 7 in the original model responsible for the higher frequencies. There are now only 4 microphones instead of the 6 in the previous edition housed within the HomePod's fabric casing. For clarity, the drop in mic count hasn't reduced the device responsiveness.
Not at all.
The S7 chip, initially seen in the Apple Watch Series 7, now powers everything on the HomePod 2, replacing the A8 from Apple's iPhones. The most noteworthy advantage here is that the S7 provides more headroom for Apple's audio tuning capabilities in the HomePod. Stay tuned for more information on the HomePod 2 audio quality. There's a change in SoC, which has resulted in a drop from Wi-Fi 5 to Wi-Fi 4, although we haven't encountered any issues with that yet. The U1 ultra-wideband processor is also now included in the updated hardware to perform the same convenient handoff trick as the HomePod Mini. To be specific, you can simply bring a compatible iPhone close to the touch surface to request that the speaker play whatever you were listening to on the phone.
Isn't it amazing?
Apple Home Hub. The new HomePod can serve as an Apple Home Hub, the central processing unit for an Apple home-based smart home, just like the first HomePod could. The new model has a more powerful processor and smart home-specific technology like a thread radio and temperature and humidity detecting functions. Since the Apple HomePod 2 lacks a physical touchscreen, voice commands to Siri are the primary method of controlling your smart home. When compared to the original HomePod, released in 2018, Siri is now a more capable smart home assistant. Siri has been catching up to competitors in key areas, such as setting multiple timers and responding to future commands like turn the lights off in an hour, which means that not only are there more devices that work with Apple Home, but Siri is also becoming more intelligent and useful, and it will only get better going forward. We'll keep you updated on any further developments and improvements in this area, so make sure to subscribe and get notifications whenever we drop new videos.
Simple as that, huh?
Simple as that.
Audio performance. According to Apple, the HomePod 2 uses Apple-engineered audio technology and advanced software to deliver high-fidelity sound throughout the room. Plus, it intelligently adapts to whatever it's playing or wherever it's playing and surrounds you in immersive audio that makes everything you listen to sound incredible. The high excursion woofer in Apple's new HomePod is still the most crucial part of the speaker for producing high-quality sound, as it can be driven up to 20 millimeters to optimize air displacement and therefore bass response. The HomePod's punchy bass sets it apart from other compact speakers like the Sonos One, Amazon Echo, and Nest Audio. However, the low-end kick is usually forceful yet tight and clean, thanks to the inbuilt mix dynamic monitoring and calibration of output. Aside from providing a considerably more immersive stereo audio experience, Pairing two HomePods allows you to utilize them as wireless speakers for an Apple TV. Although the effects are less remarkable, a single unit can be used. New sensors. There's also a new and fascinating feature on the HomePod 2, temperature and humidity sensors. The current indoor and outdoor temperatures can now be accessed via the Home app or by requesting information from Siri. Many other smart home gadgets, most notably thermostats, will also benefit from this data. The HomePod 2 is compatible with Apple's HomeKit and the new open-source Matter standard, which allows it to communicate with a wide variety of smart home gadgets. According to Apple, an upcoming smart recognition update will allow your HomePod 2 to listen for smoke and carbon monoxide alarms and send a notification directly to the user's iPhone. Sounds cool, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, give this video a thumbs up if you think so. As it stands now, the new HomePods will provide superior sound quality to many entry-level and inexpensive soundbars. The beamforming tweeters perform an excellent job of dispersing sound in all directions, and the high fidelity makes movies and music sound fantastic. Apple always manages to impress, so we're not really surprised here. That said, our next video is about another impressive Apple product, the Apple Watch 8, so you should watch that too.